Good morning and welcome back to Judith Plains with me, Adam. So, what's happening today? We are currently spreading the old sugar beet field with manure, which is nearly finished. I have my other tractor currently doing all the stones in this field. And I'm liming all my fields, so there's only 3 to go. So, field 13, field 3, field 146. Yeah, it needs lime. So, plan for today is sell the sugar cane. All that is up in the store for the train. That's ready to go. I've got all the dried corn up there as well. That's ready to go. But I'm not going to sell that until it gets to it gets closer to the 1,900 mark. I've also got sunflowers up there as well. Now you're done. Right, what other fields need fertilising? It's field 146. Now, which one can I use to get there? Field 16 would do. Right, whilst he's going, everything else should be working quite well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the train yard and get the train hired and go from there. So, just here. Yep. Now, I was going to put all 832,000 litres straight on a train and dump it and sell it. But then I come up with a plan to use that money to purchase this field here. Field 39, which is right next to the farm. As you can see, my farm is just there. And this is the gigantic cotton field. So I thought I'd make myself some money out of that. And it's got a while to go, but I thought I'd purchase it. I keep looking at this flat area up here with these big fields. And I keep thinking I could build a farm in this tiny bit. And then just hammer out all these fields. But I don't know. I mean, I own this land here as well, to be fair. You know, I can put in a road up here to these fields. I could even put another field in just here as well. Right, how are we going? We're nearly done with this one here. Now I'm going to bring him down to this one. Right. Doing an awful lot of flying here. Now, does the AI know this is a field? Oh, it does. Okay. That's handy. I didn't think it would because it was one I created myself. So, if that gets done there, I've made it a bit easier for the tractors. I've really smoothed it out a bit. Or a lot. So, yeah, the only corner that's not really smoothed out is just here. Right, so, let's get off that screen. I have all these fields here with no crops. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields now with canola. One tiny one with cotton. I don't even think I'll get a bale out of it. So I've got gigantic fields that are empty right now. I'm into November. So I can't plant anything just yet. I'm going to wait for these to finish what they're doing. And then I might fast forward time. And just start putting crops down. Now, I could just do one crop across everything. That's fine. It's a bit boring, but I could do that. Make it easier to know what we got. Or I could go down the list and just put one of everything down. Which is probably what I'll do. So, obviously I can't put down wheat because I've just got missed that by a month. So yeah, I got canola, so I don't need to do that. I could probably do barley. Corn definitely is going in. Cotton, if I get that field, I don't need to purchase or plant any. Green beans, I'm not going to do any rice crops. Oats can definitely go down. Peas. Sorghum. Soybeans. Sunflower and wheat. And when I can afford it, I will put down the other ones like sugar beet and potatoes. Potatoes is a good one to get into, I reckon. Right, so all this stone is from doing all of my fields this season. leave him to that. Yes, so that's full of stones from doing all my fields. If you really just run out at the end, that sucks. Okay, well, I'll load you back up. I have made life easier by putting stuff into here. That makes it so much easier. We'll drop him off back down the bottom. And we'll go from there. Might as well do this little bit myself. That means I can have a quick turnaround. Then we'll jump into the train because that should be here by now. Right, and I'll just pull up this. Needs lime, so it'll be this one to my left. Just here. Right. Now is that working? Yes it is. Right, okay. Head over to the trains. Not the train. Sell that sugar cane. Now considering I only had a tiny field and I was doing sugar cane, you got an awful lot of crop. I can see why it's one of the most profitable crops on the game. The only thing I don't like is how long it takes to get it done. Otherwise I'd keep doing it. Right, so it's not this one. It's down here. Can't slow down, slow down, slow down. It's a sunflower. Sugar cane. Right, so what'll be next to sell? Let's have a look at sunflower. That'd be February. Okay. Dried corn. December. So I'm going to skip to the next month after I've done this, and then we're gonna sell the next load of crop. I think I'm going to need 4 trailers. Now, how many trailers does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trailers. Okay, so I could have put all crops in here all at once. So that's going to be a nice chunk of change for me anyway. So. That's everything. Let's go. Right, let's get as much money as I can for this, and then we'll buy that field, the cotton field, hopefully this episode. That's the stone picking done on the small field, so that's really good. It's just the other bits, so I'll just double check that. Yeah, so the small field's done. The fertilizer spreader's done, or the manure spreader's done. It's just the lime one now. Let's have a quick look. It's halfway. I do miss this area up this up here. I quite liked it when the train was circling the fields while I was cutting it. Every time I look at the map, I'm like, I want to demolish all the farms, but that's a lot of work in the Giants editor that I'm not too sure I can do. But I might have a dabble and check it out. Getting there. Yeah, so if I had my way, I'd probably get rid of all the farms, clear out all the debris that's in them, because there is a lot of stuff just kicking around, like decorational stuff, mainly to hide imperfections, because that's what people do. Or just rebuild. I like the idea of rebuilding a farm. Or building from scratch, basically. I've done the same with Elma, Missouri. I completely leveled out the main farm. The only feature that I kept was the silo. Only because when it was released, the Elma, Missouri was released, there was no option to take or replace the grain silo. But apart from that, everything else just got wiped out. This train's not very fast. We should be entering the spot very soon. There you go. Yes. 166,000. Nice. Right. Let's go to December 1. Yep, so we're in December 1 now. And then what I'll do is I'll go here. Okay, and then have a look at sunflower. Sunflower's about to tank. Right, so let's use this trigger. We'll sleep another day. Now, sometimes using the easy development tool to skip the months doesn't mean stuff will grow. Sometimes it takes a while for things to grow, so. And now we got snow all across the map. And he's still putting down lime. Right, so let's have a look what's on offer. Colossus Balemaster. Okay. Let's have a look at the prices. Sunflower has dropped a lot. Dried corn is up there. So, do I have my train back? I bet I don't. Rent the train again. So we're pretty close to purchasing that field now, so I need 929,000. So that'll be 850, 860. So I'm gonna need another 100,000. I might just sell the sunflower as well, get it done. Get it done. It's still stage 2 of 9, right? So am I in December still? Yeah. So I'll get rid of those 2 crops. And then we'll purchase that field. And that'll be awesome because then I'll have 2 crops ready to go. And from a field of the size of the cotton field, from the size of that field, I should easily get 100 to 200,000 back with baling and doing the cotton harvesting. So I'm just going to return this one. I can pretty much just drive straight across this field because at the end of the day I haven't put any crops in it yet. Is that train up there yet? No, not yet. Yeah, so we'll get rid of the 2 crops that are in the silos at the top there. And I have foolishly run into that tree. And again. Okay. Right, well, what I'll do with this one then is hopefully I will put the stones into this production plant. I actually haven't looked to see how much is in it. Oh, it should be alright. It's full on lime. Now it's near enough full on stone. Nice. So I'll put that one there. Move this one too. Grow's still pretty much the same. Didn't I just rent that? Or did I click the wrong button? I'll go find out. Wow. Ah, okay. I didn't fold up at all. Ah. I didn't fold it at all, and nor did the AI fold it at all, which is something I'm trying to work out why they're not. Right, so we'll come back up here and get a bit airborne. And we can do what we gotta do. Turn that off. Jump back up here. Return rented train. Where's my train? Just wondering if I can jump in it now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. I need to go forwards. Yeah. Right, that's good, that's good. Just there. Let's quickly knock this out. 62,000 of dried corn. Get it gone. Done. Next one. I'm still rolling. Stop. Stop. Thank you. So I'm going to get most of it in this one cut. Yeah, so I need to go forward to the next one. It's going to have like 15,000 in it. Oh, 50,000. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, punch it down the map. Let's go. So we can definitely buy this field in a second, which is awesome. $926,000. I'm going to have a bit more money in the bank as well, just in case. So once I've done the selling, I'm going to go through to about February, March, maybe. What could we do in March? Oats, we can do that in April. Peas, we can do that in April. Yeah, I could go through to April if I wanted to. That'll be a hell of a busy month though. Because all fields will have to be planted. So the next episode will be interesting because I'll have basically 90% of my fields will need to be planted. Now what I might do is the extremely big field I might put down as oats. And then go from there. Just work my way down the list. Obviously I won't need canola or cotton. So yeah, I'm gonna have all tractors maxed out, and then once I've sold everything or worked once I've sold everything, I've got a decent amount of money, I'm going bigger tractors, bigger implements, everything bigger. I'll sell one tractor one by one, and I'll just be pulling out stops for the tractors, going to like 600 horsepower tractors with like sulfur disc tillage equipment to speed up the process, bigger seeders and planters. It's going to be fun. I'll probably get a 9RX if I can afford one. I'm going to have to lease the cotton harvester. Now, with the cotton harvester, I've got one there, so I'm going to need it a few months. That's obviously a lot further along. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what growth stage, but it's a lot further along than the big field. So I'm going to have to keep that for a month or two, because I got a feeling I'm not going to get much cotton on that tiny field. And if I return the cotton harvester, I won't be able to empty it out and get the cotton. Right, here we go again. Payday. Yep, send it all. 359,000. Right, so this field is stage 2. Now this field is stage 7. So there's a good 5 months between it. Right, so let's purchase the cotton field just here. Buy. That gives me 163,000. So I've just purchased 38 acres. And the yield bonus is pretty good. So I'm happy with that. Definitely. But I'm going to leave the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. The next one we should be out of the snow and ready to start planting. So I'll see you then.